Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the Dividend Diplomat. This is going to be our second ever installment of one of our favorite videos from a few weeks ago. We're going to throw out 5 epic dividend growth stocks and answer one question. Are they forever dividend stocks? Let us know. Have fun with this. We can't wait to talk about some stocks today.
Before we do, guys, smash that subscribe button. Give us a nice thumbs up. Almost 20,000 subs. Appreciate the love and support, guys. Let's just freaking get there so we can throw a banger out here on YouTube for everybody out there. But, Bert, we got five stocks to rip through, and we're going to go down. And we want you guys to also leave your feedback in the comments. Oh, and if we get this
Mhm.
video to 300 likes, we still haven't been able to really succeed recently in these videos, but we want to give out a sweatshirt or a hat or a coffee mug. So let's get to 300 likes. Let us know on all 5. Are they forever or are they not?
Love it. All right, so let's jump right in here. The first company is going to be one I've talked about over the last 2 months several times here, especially the stocks metrics. We're looking pretty solid here. Genuine Part Company, ticker symbol GPC. They are the secondary auto parts maker, the Napa know-how. They are the company that you will always be needed because you cannot break getting the habit of owning cars. People are always going to want to do their own repairs. They're always going to need to get their car fixed. You need Genuine Parts Company in your life. So what's going on with Genuine Parts Company here, Lanny? Let's run them through our screener. Let's just high level spitball some of the metrics here. That PE is 14.5. Payout ratio is perfect at 42%. They are a dividend king. They've increased for 67 years. 5-year growth rate of 5.64%, and that yield is just under 3% at 2.92.
Now, do they make the parts or do they just distribute the parts?
Now, that's a great question, actually. That's a good one. I don't know. I know they at least distribute them. They have the shops, they have the stores. I can't remember if they make them or not, but whatever it is, they have ridden it to success.
You know, they specialize in the distribution of automotive and industrial replacement parts.
Yeah.
They are global, obviously. 10,700 locations spanning 17 countries with 60,000 employees.
Yeah.
Is this stock forever or not? With a 3% yield, 67 years of growth, 19 billion by market cap. What's your take, Bert?
This one, yeah, I'll go with that. I would give Genuine Parts Company a yes. This one is yes. Um, until cars are gone, you're always going to need this company. You're always going to need the parts distributed. You're always going to need to tune up that car. That's my take. What do you think?
You know, I'm gonna. They've been doing it for almost 100 years. What's 100 more? Yeah, let's sign me up as well. Genuine Parts Forever stock. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. But let's slide in to now dividend growth stock number 2, a grandfather dividend aristocrat slash king.
Hmm.
We're gonna get into the little sin territory here, but I can't believe this is gonna be probably one of the hardest ones on here.
Yeah, it's gonna be the most polarizing for sure.
Oh man, guys, we're talking about Altria Group, ticker symbol MO, Mo money, Mo problems, Mo tobacco. $50.43, PE of 10, payout ratio of 77%, 54 years of growing dividends if you count the pre-split back with
Mhm.
Philip Morris, 4% average dividend growth rate, 7.77% yield, up 10% in the last 5 years, but up 21% this year alone.
This one is tough. Because
Yeah,
all right, so let's just say over time, what's been proven, Lanny, right? People have their need for tobacco. People always want tobacco-like products if it's not just straight tobacco. So the need for a company like Altria Group is always going to be there. It's been proven hundreds and hundreds of years. People will smoke, people will find ways to take products like this. It doesn't matter. The question is Altria the one though that you can say is going to carry that flag into the next generation of smoking products? as people move away from tobacco and move away into tobacco less products. And that's the $1 million question with Altria.
As much as US has reduced their smoking, their vaping and heatless tobacco, I think that's just skyrocketing.
Hmm.
And the fact that they probably haven't even touched the heavy smoking countries yet, you know, man, I say in our lifetime, MO for those income investors out there, you're probably looking at a forever stock.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but yes, it's not the company I ever feel great about talking about or recommending buying, and that's not what we're doing here. We're not going to recommend it, but we will say in our lifetime, Altria or in the tobacco products aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, unless we see, technically they wouldn't go away, but unless we see a combined merger again between them and Philip Morris, or they do something where they're what they're allowed to do. Obviously, there's less and less players in the field with,
Yeah.
British tobacco, but I don't know.
The only thing that could stop them is if they already swung and missed on Juul, right? Um, but they've rebounded. The question is there's going to be another event in 10, 15 years that Altria just completely swings and misses on. That would be a thing that takes them out. All
There it
right.
is, guys. All right,
Yep.
that's number two. Let us know what you think of
Vote.
MO.
All right. So we're going from one of the most polarizing stocks to one of the most boring stocks here.
Yes,
Illinois
we
Toolwork,
are.
ticker symbol ITW. They just announced a 7.1% dividend increase, and it was fantastic. They are just an oddly consistent company here. They manufacture and sell industrial parts and equipment in the US and internationally through seven segments: automotive, food equipment, test and measurement, welding, polymers, construction, and specialty products. Ah, you gotta love those specialty products.
Anything with welding and getting your hands in there and actually creating the part, not just shipping it or boxing
Mhm.
it or installing it. I mean, the
Yeah.
metrics are solid. We're
Yeah.
23 PE, 59% payout ratio, 62 years of growing dividends.
Yeah, I mean, this one to me is a pretty easy answer. This answer is going to be yes, because they are so involved in sectors that are so difficult to replace. No matter what happens, those sectors are always going to be there, and those barriers to enter are high, especially with the types of companies that Illinois Toolworks has as customers.
Yeah, I mean, there's 71 billion in market cap, so pretty hard to just acquire as well for right now. Yeah, they're a forever stock. Illinois Toolworks, ITW. If you don't know, now you know. But if you know, you know.
Yeah,
Owned them for a long time. Wish we owned more when we were buying them. Wish we had
yeah.
more money back then. Yeah, great stock, great company. Up 60% in 5 years, trailing the S&P 500, but still doing fairly well.
Yeah, number four. This one also might be polarizing here, Lanny, but polarizing for a different reason because people love to hate this company and people love to hate this sector. Who are we talking about?
Big red, baby.
Verizon, ticker symbol VZ. Their
This is gonna be
metrics,
tough.
yeah, this one's 8.94 PE, 58% payout, 1.99% 5-year growth rate, 19 years increase in that dividend, and a 6.53% yield. Man, this one is tough. Um,
It's tough because obviously, you know, from a company standpoint, it's just very expensive, low margin, low growth, right?
mhm.
Um, Verizon, the company of itself, yeah, it's a good company. It hasn't been around obviously for too terribly long.
No,
Um, I think call it 35, 40 years.
they came in and just crushed. When they came in, they were the differentiator. You're right. And they took the market by storm. So they were able to enter in a not forever period.
Yeah, I mean, and you got Sprint and T-Mobile that joined forces, and Verizon's trying to get into the fiber. They just
Yeah.
can't lay it down fast enough, in my opinion. Um,
Yeah, their first foray into internet's not great. Like their 5G internet, home internet's terrible. Um, we had some people that tried it here, and they said it was just awful. AT&T was much better. So I think in my mind, that's going to be what keeps them off the yes list for them being a forever stock is that they can't figure out the wireless component of this. And not just fiber is working on this landing. Fiber is awesome, but there's also what your Starlink, your other places that are just shooting for the stars, literally trying to find different ways to take out cell coverage, take out wireless that could just be a, a huge threat to Verizon, who could be caught flat-footed if one of those actually work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would agree. I don't think they are a forever stock simply because, they could take a page out of somebody else's book, do some bonehead move that completely demolish. You buy it for the dividend, you don't buy it for the growth, you buy it for the dividend. I mean, that's
Whoever are you
just,
talking about of the
yeah,
company that you
yeah,
bought?
yeah, that AT&T stock, guys, geez. So if they do some bonehead move that kind of disrupts their cash flow and earnings and to impact that dividend, which again, it can't happen because it has happened in the industry, then that would make this not a forever stock. They're close to it just because, hey, you know, until, I don't know if Cricket got acquired. I think they did. Again, Google FI is out there, not enough, there's not enough people that can, again, the natural consumer, the 99% aren't aware of or are too afraid to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's keeping them there. It's close, but I'm still saying no for that reason. So number five here, Home Depot, ticker symbol HT. Home Depot. PE 23, 60% payout ratio, 14-year dividend increase, streak 12.67% 5-year growth rate, and a yield of 2.58%. The major home improvement store that rivals Lowe's. We all know them. We all see the orange in shopping centers and shopping malls everywhere. Home Depot. Whew, this one's not an easy one either.
Not an easy one, Bert, with Home Depot. Again, up 66% in 5 years. They're actually the biggest company out here on this list at
Mhm.
346 billion. The only thing I could see if they overexpanded their stores and, really like hurt their cash flow and balance sheet and took
Yeah.
on debt. Um, but I mean, you're really down to two players that are within drivable distance, unless you want to wait from Amazon. If you have a problem, if you could wait 2 to 5 days from Amazon or Walmart to ship you something, great. But that's why Home Depot and Lowe's exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go with forever on Home Depot right now, at least in our lifetimes.
Yeah, I would agree. There's only two of them. Ace doesn't sniff it. Ace serves a niche customer, and you're right. Amazon is great, but you have to wait. And then you know how hard it is with tools and so many things, especially if you're in a project, to find the right thing at that moment. And then if something goes wrong, you don't want to wait 4 days to have to fix it. You want to drive right back to Home Depot, really pissed off, and say, I got the wrong size. I need to swap this out, but I want to get this done today.
Yeah, to say this way, if there was the part that I needed to fix my washer that I could go get that day, I would have. But actually, nobody even had it in stock, so I actually
Mhm.
did have to buy it online. I did buy it from Amazon, so I did wait. But heck, so I don't know what type of example I am. Home Depot loves stock of certain part. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I first wanted to do that. I
Yeah.
first would have rather just gone and got it done versus waited.
Yeah, versus me, and I was hanging up something the other day. I needed a longer screw, and I would have been furious if I would have had to pick this back up 4 days from now because I couldn't just drive up to Home Depot and get a new little pack of the screws there. So yeah, it's got everything. I'll give it yes. Everyone, 300 likes. Get this video too. We're gonna give away some swag. Again, the five stocks covered. Genuine Parts, we both said yes. Altria, we both said yes. Illinois Toolwork, we both said yes. Verizon, we said heck no. And then Home Depot, we ended with a positive yes. Let us know if you think these are five forever stocks in that comment section. Hello.
Yeah, and let us know, guys, if you like these videos as we cover five Blitz style stocks to see if they are those forever stocks. Let us know if you want us to keep this one going as well. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, keep saving, keep investing. Let's get to financial freedom, baby.
Remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert, the Herd Locker, and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats over and out.